I greet you in Jesus' precious name. It is Monday morning, the 28th of August, the year 2023, and this is your friend Angus Buchan with a thought for the day. We start off in the book of Romans, chapter 10, and I'm reading verse 14. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? I want to tell you about a boy preacher. That's right. That's what they called him. His name was Harry Moorhouse. He was an English evangelist. He was a young boy who had no theological training. He was a very quietly spoken boy. He came from a very average family in Manchester, in England, in the 1840s. And he just loved Jesus. And he started to preach. And he did so well that they sent him to America. And the great evangelist, D.L. Moody, who literally rocked the world, sat and listened to this young man. They called him the boy preacher. He wasn't even 20 years old. And he preached on one verse in the Bible, John chapter 3 and verse 16, which says, For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. That was the only scripture verse he used. And he preached it for 7 nights in a row straight. And the crowds could not even fit into the halls. Just a simple message. And after hearing this boy preacher, the great evangelist D.L. Moody said, I used to preach that God was behind the sinner with a double-edged sword ready to cut him down. But now he says, I'm done with that. I preach now that God is behind him with love, and he is running away from the God of love. You and I need to do what Harry Moorhouse did. We need to tell people that Jesus Christ loves them unconditionally. I want to say to you, my dear friend, you might not have any Bible training. You might have never been to a Bible college. But if you've met the man from Galilee, like Harry Moorhouse did, just go out and tell people what Jesus means to you. And you will be surprised at how they will respond to the love that you have for them. Jesus bless you and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.